Hello and welcome back to another episode of 100% Orange Juice. For the rest of this series, I'm just gonna play online multiplayer because I'm pretty sure that's I guess a necessary part of a let's play of this kind of series. No, I'm doing this on during the all characters weekend, so maybe we can get a good game or two where some people are gonna be using characters that you wouldn't normally see. So I'm just going to try to join a lobby, and if I can't join a lobby, then I'll just try to invade someone's game. So here we are with Viljami and Dynamo. I hope I'm pronouncing your names correctly. You two will probably never see this video, so I don't really have to worry about that. Just click the ready button. Maybe this Viljami will wait for one more person, or maybe just gonna start, and we are just gonna start. And since this is patch 1.5.1, this, I believe, feature was added in patch 1.5, or previously, but we have this random button, so I'm just gonna click this to decide which character I'll play as, and we're gonna be playing as the chicken, so this is gonna be a fun time. And we're actually the green chicken. You can change the color palettes here using this orange symbol. But since we're just gonna be playing as the chicken, I just build the standard chicken deck with 3 gift exchanges to steal hypercards from people. Put in that one Holy Knight because it's so good. Reverse attribute field, also pretty good. And since we're not worried about things being too serious, I think we'll just put in 3 rainbow colored circles to capitalize on the chicken's evasion stat, and then put in. We have slots for 2 more cards, so I'm just thinking what the chicken would value. So I guess I'll put in a nice jingle, and then put in a sealed guardian. So then I'll just click ready, and yeah, we're gonna be playing as the chicken. But maybe we can get in one more game where we're not a joke character per se. But I just allow the rules of random to guide me essentially. And patch 1.5.1 introduced a nice colorblind friendly feature where you have this number next to your name, and you have the numbers on your lollipop. So those suffering from is it red-green colorblindness or red-blue colorblindness? I'm not quite sure. I think green is the more common one. Well, those colorblind people will be able to enjoy this game a little bit more because they won't. They'll be able to tell the difference between their lollipops, essentially. I guess we'll go fight the seagull. Do 2 damage to the seagull, and I wasn't expecting to survive that, but not too big of a deal. So we're against a CPU Sora, Viljami, who's playing Suguri with a green color, and Dynamo, who is playing as Tomomo. And a lot of people are going to be playing as Tomomo this weekend. Tomomo and the boss characters, simply because they don't want to spend the hassle of trying to unlock Tomomo and the boss characters through the normal means. So this all character weekend gives them a chance to experience these characters without going through the campaign mode or grinding for levels. So this Viljami is gonna revive, and I think Tomomo, it would have been better if Tomomo fought us, you know, from a meta standpoint. But perhaps we're playing nice for now, and maybe Dynamo doesn't see me as a threat, and I wouldn't blame a Dynamo for not seeing me as a threat, since I am a chicken. So I'm just gonna be doing chicken things, running around the map, farming stars, and we have 13 stars right now, which is still a lot more than Viljami's stars, since they did just step on that drop panel, but we followed suit, so we'll be at 14 now. So in terms of Norma, we have 14 stars already. It's really unfortunate that the random stage chosen was practice field, because not only is there no field effect, it's also the most compact stage, so non-combat characters can easily get bullied on this particular stage. It's good for combat characters, for fighting non-combat characters, essentially. It's not good for combat characters fighting critters, because there's only 4 combat tiles. So we see Dynamo using that nice jingle, and Dynamo is gonna continue to play friendly, not attack anyone. And we're gonna agree to this treaty and just farm up some stars. Although the CPU seems to be immune to the fact that we're trying to play nice here, so we might want to just try to KO the CPU as much as possible. But considering we're a chicken, I'm gonna let Suguri and Tomomo take care of that for us. And the opposing chicken survives our attack with 1 health left, which is unfortunate, but as the chicken, we're not really gonna be relying on that combat Norma. So, Viljami is gonna roll to revive, and they indeed revive. Tomomo has a choice of either drawing a card, or drawing a card. So, all you're really choosing at that point is how close or how far you want to be from other players as such. We could have landed on a lollipop to reach Norma there, but had Nemo chose to attack us there, she would have easily KO'd us and then acquired her level 4 that way. So I think we're better off just trying to get on a lollipop when Tomomo isn't directly behind us. And she rolled on the lollipop anyway, but she didn't have the stars necessary for that Norma level. So I think Sora's gonna fight us here. We'll just pop that rainbow-colored circle, evade that, and then counterattack. Wasn't expecting to do any damage there either. Let's see. Viljami is gonna go for some more stars. I believe Dynamo still has the nice jingle active. And Dynamo has chosen not to fight us, and we're gonna respect their decision to not fight us by just going in this other corner. But we see a Sora gonna use an extraordinary specs. If it were a human-controlled Sora, they would have most definitely fought us, but being a CPU, they're not the brightest of bulbs in the batch, so it went for the ×2 drop. Well, it's not really a ×2 drop, but since you're gonna roll a guaranteed 6 on the drop panel, it might as well be a ×2 drop. And I'm just too used to saying ×2 drop. So we draw a super all-out mode. Probably a card we're not gonna want to use unless, say the boss is at 1 health and we wanted to snipe a boss kill. So roll, and we actually land on yellow lollipop, so we'll be able to reach normal level 3, and then we're 3 stars short of normal level 4, but I believe we'll get to 70 by the time we get back to our lollipop, unless we land on a drop or we get KO'd by someone. So Tomomo was gonna make her move and attack the CPU. There seems to be some kind of a CPU vendetta going on, since the other players aren't attacking each other. As playing as a chicken, I very much enjoy that. But we see CPU Sora warping very close to our vicinity, so things might get a little bit hairy soon. Just roll, and we're not gonna fight the boss. I'd rather just land on the drop panel. CPU Sora chooses not to stop by her lollipop, which is a pretty smart decision, considering she's 1 win away from level 4 Norma. And we see Suguru using that gift exchange we put in there, so we actually acquired an extraordinary specs card that way. And since I want to keep with the treaty of not attacking all the other human players, I'll most definitely use this extraordinary specs card once Sora's in front of us. So Tomomo is going to be using a dash card, and she doesn't want to fight the boss either, so she'll just land on that drop panel. And we unfortunately have to fight the boss here, so we actually do 2 damage to the boss, which is really surprising. But and we also rolled maximum evasion value, but being the chicken we are, we couldn't survive that, and we'll have to spend a turn or 2 reviving. So Suguri is gonna go on the drop panel since she doesn't want to die to the boss either. And we see Tomomo not going for that lollipop, even though that would have killed her 1 health. So CPU Sora is gonna attack us, and we're gonna evade that, and perhaps counterattack for KO here. But she rolled too high and evade, so we're just gonna allow the boss to do the boss thing and KO her. What is Viljami thinking of? She's thinking of using that dinner and healing us all up for 3 health. So this really is a game of work together to beat the CPU and see who gets Norma first, essentially. We are gonna go on the long path. Since by going on the long path, next turn there's a chance we could roll a 3 and land on the green lollipop. And that also maximizes the potential to not roll on a boss panel next turn. Although we land on the drop here, so we can still reach the 70 stars next turn, but it really depends on what Viljami wants to do. Viljami rolls a 1, and so she doesn't even have the option to attack us. Dynamo is gonna attack CPU Sora and KO her, so very good on her part. And she also evades the boss's counterattack there, which is really impressive. So we're just gonna go for the card draw here, and I guess we'll get rid of the heat 300%. If you've seen my Suguri series so far, I spend most of it just explaining the 100% orange juice references since I'm really bad at the game, so... Oh, we see Viljami actually attacking us for once. So this could potentially mean the end of our peace treaty. So I'll defend that for 1 damage, and then counterattack for nothing. And I don't blame Viljami for ending the unofficial peace treaty there, mainly because Dynamo is needs 1 more Norma to win. So we are just going to go here and then not challenge, and then reach our level 4 Norma that way. Sora revives behind us, which is kind of bad, so it might have been better to go for the blue lollipop, but we see Viljami also rolling that 6 and landing on the blue lollipop, so in the end, I still think this was the better move. Now, Sora is behind me, so I really don't want to use Extraordinary Specs. Instead, we're just gonna take the risk and go for the warp. And I was hoping to go to the east side because it's the safest place to be right now. So Viljami is thinking. Viljami uses Gift Exchange, and through that we actually lost our Extraordinary Specs. So the downside of Gift Exchange is that there's always a risk of any good cards you get to again be gift exchanged away from you. So you really have to weigh your options and not hold on to the gift exchange cards for far too long. We're just gonna use a super all-out mode, hopefully land on the boss here. Close enough. And we also see CPU Sora using that super all-out mode. So CPU Sora is gonna attack Tomomo, and Tomomo gets KO'd by CPU Sora, and then CPU Sora KOs the boss. Not the situation I was hoping for, but what this does mean is that whoever KO CPU Sora will be in a really good position, and Suguri is definitely in the spot to do that, but Sora survives with 2 health and then counterattacks with an attack value of 4, so I would really consider defending, but Suguri decides to go for the evade, and that paid off by putting her immune to all damage. But seriously, I would have went for the defend because that would have guaranteed survival. So we're just gonna continue to roll on that bonus panel. And then we see CPU Sora reaching level 4 Norma, so I believe Viljami will fight CPU Sora on this lollipop, but if she does, it leaves her vulnerable to the fight by Dynamo. And if that happens, then I think with the amount of stars transferred, then Dynamo will have enough to win after defeating Suguri that way. So I really hope that Viljami has a plan to prevent this. Unless Viljami and Dynamo have some kind of unofficial truce that I'm not aware of, which is not the case. So here is where Suri gets KO'd, but Dynamo was actually short about 30 stars there. So what this essentially means is that Dynamo just got her stars back from losing them to CPU Sora. So Dynamo is very close to winning, so there isn't much left we can do. We could summon the boss using Oh My Friend, but I really want to get to 120 star Norma and then potentially use this sealed Guardian card, which is probably the last grain of effort we have. So I'm just gonna fight the Seagull here. And I forgot we had the Super All-Out mode, but I didn't really want to risk it. We see CPU Sora actually had the Magical Massacre card, but that really did nothing but KO all of us except for Tomomo, which is pretty ironic. Although, yeah, it is kind of ironic since she already used her Extend card earlier. So all Tomomo has to do now is roll a 5 or a 6 to win the game. Well, she'll have to do it next turn since she did land on the drop panel, thus putting her below the threshold. So we're gonna see Tomomo fight us, and this is gonna be our death. So we're gonna roll to revive, but after Viljami's turn, Tomomo is just gonna win this. So a good game, I guess. We did pretty well considering we were the chicken. We still got last place, unfortunately. Then again, now that I'm level 40, gaining stars and levels are rather insignificant for me. So we're just gonna say goodbye to Viljami and Dynamo. Had fun playing with you guys. And I'm just seeing if there's a quick game we can join. Let's join Hell Spam. So, I'm gonna be playing against Jamal and Even if they decide they want to play with this level 40 person. And we see Jamal leaving lobby. So, that's one thing I kind of don't like about your level being displayed. It really intimidates the newer players. Having shown your, shown the amount of wins and the amount of, showing the amount of wins and the amount of, and the level you are, it really is, how can I put it? It's a deterrent for the newer players to play like veterans, even though, most of this game is luck-based, so it doesn't really matter if, you have more experience. Now, I wonder if they'll actually let me join this, even though it's like, the game is almost over, so I won't be surprised if they won't let me join. There's not really a point, except maybe to get some free experience. So, I wasn't expecting that, so we're just gonna retire here. And I'll check one more time if there's a lobby we can join. Otherwise, I'll just call it an episode here. Nope, 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 nope. No. Well, one episode of playing as the chicken should be more than enough. I'll do this again sometime. Sometimes I'll just go on Orange Juice, play a game or two online, and then call it an episode. So then at that point, I probably wouldn't want to try to get 100 Let's Play episodes of 100% Orange Juice. You know, just to keep with the namesake. But until next time, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again, and hope to play with you on this game sometime if you do play this game. I don't really have a schedule for when I go on and play and record, so if you're lucky enough to find me, then I would love to play with you. So thanks for watching, hope to see you again. Castella out.